Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Besa Perek Daled Mishnah Vav. Over here in Mishnah, we're going to discuss firstly using wood as a toothpick. So Rabbi Eliezer Omer, right? So this is a statement of Rabbi Eliezer, just him. We'll see. We'll mention also what Hachamim say over here. You know, it's not brought down in Mishnah. But Rabbi Eliezer Omer, Adam kesam lahatzot bo shinav. A person is allowed to go ahead and take a little sliver, a little piece of wood, in order to use it as a toothpick, right? To pick something out of his teeth, right? So you had wood in front of him. You go ahead and take a little piece of wood and use that to pick out, to use it as a toothpick. Now, Hachamim don't appear here, but Harambam will bring down Chachamim's opinion, arguing Rabbi Eliezer, and they say that you're only allowed to do so if you're taking it from an evus shel behema, right? You're taking from the trough of an animal, right, where they're really eating from, right? So in that case, it's something that's fit for animal food, and you're going ahead and taste it, because anything that's fit for animals, right, then you are allowed to use that on Yom Tov and Shabbat. But if it wasn't set aside for even animals, then you can't go ahead and use that, and it would be considered muktzeh. So they would argue on Rabbi Eliezer and say, you're not allowed to go ahead and just take wood from anywhere and use it to create a toothpick. Now Rabbi Eliezer continues, Umgabev min hatzer umadlik. Shekomash b'hatzer muchan. You could also go ahead and gather from the courtyard and use it for firewood. Because everything that's in the courtyard is considered mukhan. Mukhan is the opposite of muktzeh, right? It's prepared, it's ready. You had in mind to use it. Chamim omrim af megabev milefanav umadlik. And Harambam has the word af over here. It means he could even gather from in front of him and use that to light up a fire. Now, other Girsaot in the Mishnah, right, other Mefarshim, they don't have the word af, they don't have the word even, right? So then they would have Hamim argue and says, no, they can only take from what's in front of him, not from the Hatzer, only from what's in front of him, and use that to light. But Harambam has the word af over here, right? He could even take from what's in front of him. What does that mean? He could even take from what's in front of him. So Harambam says over here, if a person is cooking in the field, right, he can even take anything that's in front of him, even if it's not in the hatzer, it's out in the open, in the court, in the field, not even in a courtyard. He could go ahead, if he's cooking outside, he'd go ahead and even take from there and use that as firewood, according to Chamim. So Chamim over here are more mekel, they're more lenient, and halacha is like Chamim.